Well, welcome back. Scrooge here.
Welcome to episode 25, where we get a ride to the beautiful town of Big Bear Lake in a U-Haul. Smart decision was made today, at least so far. See how many other stupid predicaments we can get in here in a minute. Once again, thanks for hiking with Scrooge today. Let's get going. It's going to be a great day to be alive. Welcome to day 55. This is a little different today. We're living the dream still. We're going to Big Bear in a U-Haul. Yeehaw. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do, you know? And from there, we'll figure it out. So far, everything's gone according to plan up here in Big Bear, and couldn't ask for more. Nice people up here. Not only was this place highly recommended, the young lady at the desk referred us over to the coffee shop across the street where her mom worked, and it turns out that her boyfriend also helped us out and took us to the trailhead. Kind of a nice family affair, but we certainly appreciate all the help we got. It was unexpected, and we really appreciate it. Well, we've now got a place to stay tomorrow night. We've had lunch, had espresso, and now we're unloading our U-Haul vehicle that brought us to Big Bear, and now we're waiting for our trail angel, Riggs, to come pick us up and take us up to Onyx Summit. The deal is today is about 40 degrees here, and it is chilly. We're going to go up to 8,300 feet, and it's going to only be chillier, so we'll just wait for Riggs. All right, we're at Onyx Summit. Got a ride. No problems today so far. Probably see a bear in the next mile, but other than that, you know, we're okay. We got to go up here. We're on kind of private land, and we're going to be hiking that direction. Going downhill for the rest of the day, except for this little hump in the beginning, which should be okay. As we get up there. We are up in this part of the world because we skipped Whitewater Canyon because of the massive trail damage from last year, and at Mission Creek there's a norovirus outbreak right now, and a lot of hikers are getting sick, so we just bypassed that area and decided to come up to Big Bear and start at Onyx Summit, which is the highest part of this part of the world at 8,300 feet. This was also the recommendation of the Pacific Crest Trail Association, so it's not just our little wish list. All right, it's about 2:15. We're leaving Onyx Summit at 8,300 feet and heading up that little road over there to the trail. 4 miles down the trail to our site tonight at a rest-free campground. Took us about 2 hours to get there, a little less hopefully, and we won't freeze to a death tonight. It's going to be kind of cold, colder than we're used to. But that's okay. At least we're here back on trail and everything's set in town. Been a great day so far. Thanks for coming with us. We're finally ready to get going. We're on the PCT, ready to get going. There's a little thin up here at 8,300 feet. We'll get going. Carlton Peak is the one at the far right. Okay. Mount Sagregonio, the other side of it. 11,500 feet, just about. Big Bear Valley down there. And that's the direction we're headed now. We're going west, pretty much, over those mountains. and eventually we'll cross Cajon Pass. That'll be the next big stop after Big Bear. Big old cypress tree, looks like, up there. Probably about 4.5, 5 feet in diameter. Pretty big tree. So the afternoon trail is pretty top notch here. A little rocky, but that's okay. Up on a ridge line, it's about 40 degrees out with the wind chill, so hopefully we'll get off the ridge line. Haven't hit any snow yet because we're on the south side of the hills, so but this will be nice. Tomorrow we'll got 10 miles to go to get back into Big Bear, and we're going to do a major resupply to get ready to go 5 days into Cajon Pass, which is on Interstate 15, the road that connects Los Angeles to Las Vegas. But this is nice easy day. We're going to be just under 400 miles by the end of the day, so a nice way to celebrate by having an easy day. So we'll see you a little down the trail. Highway 14 over there, the road that goes into Big Bear, and all the mountains up by Mount San Gorgonio, still covered in snow. Smaller one, 3 feet in diameter, maybe 40 feet tall, 30 feet tall. Not sure if this is the little creek that goes by our campground, our Astor campground. So this is Astor Creek. Should be getting there in about 10 or 15 minutes or so. Discovered my knees are still tired from the other day's 16-mile effort. So we're just going to take it easy going and take it easy tomorrow and then rest a couple days. Pretty area. Basically a nice trail. A little rocky in spots, but that's alright. We're going to get there soon. The upper part of Arastri Camp, we're going to go down here and find Justin and see where he is holed up at. Nice little spot here though, nice little stream. I thought that's Arastri Creek. We'll figure out where we're going to go here in the next 10 minutes. Now that we're down a little lower in elevation, about 6,700 feet, we're in the land of white fir again. And still heading down this way. Little creek over here. Little creek over there. Lots of water. I like that. All right, we are here. And show you around a little bit. Justin's spot over there. I'm going to stay right here.
I haven't drank any water the whole way.
I didn't. And we got water right over on the other side of that log, little creek. And this is going to work just fine. Got my flat spot and my rock, and maybe another rock over there to cook on. Table's up there, but we're going to stay away from the tables. There's too much norovirus going around here, and we're just going to manage ourselves. Sit here next to this nice white fir tree, and all these guys around me. They look kind of nice. Hope the wind dies down. We're in a good spot. We're right by a hillside here, so it's going over the top of us, but we'll see how this works out. Much of tonight's dinner comes complimentary from the hiker box at our motel that we checked into for tomorrow night. But got 2 bottles of Gatorade. I did purchase some lasagna with meat sauce. I got to put the water in. And I got a sleeve of crackers, so bonus. Plus some leftover stuff from the last trip, a couple of bars. So I got to make this. So after adding 1.5 cups of boiling water and stirring, you seal it up and open it after 5 minutes and stir it again and wait a little while longer, and then you have perfect lasagna. Well, dinner is done and everything's cleaned up, and it's 6:40 and it's getting time for bed, so we can get up early tomorrow and get into Big Bear. Just want to Just so impressed with the kindness here of the people of Big Bear, and just impressed that everything went so well today. I mean, for not having a lot of means to get over here and then figuring out to use a U-Haul truck, that was good. That didn't cost too much. And to get a ride out to the trailhead from some people who were really helpful. We'll talk more about them later, but just really appreciate the help that we've been given along this trip. It's just been amazing. A couple of people haven't been, but by and large, 99% of the people out here are really trying to help. And we really appreciate that. I am going to get my tent before I freeze to death because it is going to be cold here. I can tell that. It's been windy, but now the wind has quit, and maybe somebody will dial up the thermostat. It's not going to freeze tonight. It's just going to be around 40. So I'm glad we got the 15-degree bag instead of the 40-degree bag. See you tomorrow. Have a good night. Stay warm. Get some hot cocoa. Good night. Good morning on day 56. We're a little bit ahead of schedule, getting out of camp and headed about 10 miles down to Highway 18, where we're going to get a ride, hopefully, into Big Bear and stay there the rest of the day and tomorrow and resupply. It's a beautiful day. It's not windy today. It's a little warmer, so that's helpful. And pretty good night. Had a good breakfast, biscuits and gravy, and we're ready to roll. Thanks for joining today. Morning obstacle. Have to go around.
Nasty.
Well, hopefully most of the day's like this. This is nice. Not too rocky. Beavertail cactus is still with us at 7,300 feet. This is the massive ponderosa pine, I think. Wow. And this little canyon, it looks like. Nice trail today. Down at the bottom of the hill, I think we're going to be up and over our first little hill for a while, so that's okay. We're heading up. No snow. Nice day. No wind. Perfect so far. No cactus up here, and I thought there'd be. This big juniper right at the top of the hill. Along with this pinyon pine and the other folks that live up here. Still got to get a name on this guy. Hey, hedgehog cactus seems a little out of place here. Pretty nice morning so far. Trail's dried out a bit, but nice walking, not too many rocks. Not sure if we're not going to go down there or over there, but might have to go over that little hump up there too. So just take it in stride and enjoy the day. We topped the hill. The hillside was covered with phlox. Just a little small burn area up here. It's like a little forest fire got away from some people. And then it's done. Even the Joshua trees made an appearance today. Looks like an attack of mistletoe over there. Not everywhere, but about every 10th tree, looks like. Not too many Joshua trees out here, but there's a couple. This one looks pretty healthy and happy. Let's load youngsters down here. All right, we've reached the top of our hill. Now we're going to go that way for a while and get a snack here. Well, now we get to go down. Looks like that's our road down there. Can we get a ride from that road? Glad we don't have to walk out there. So today is going to be probably our shortest day as far as getting in camp. Get in about 1:30, and yesterday was our shortest day overall, but that's okay. Still healing up from a couple of days ago. Still feeling it. Just a long kind of desert view out there. That's a good sign. I see road ahead. If the trail crosses the road, we should get picked up right there. We'll see what it's like up here. Got to sign out probably on the trail register. Here. Is he coming?
Riggs is calling some of his friends to see if he can send somebody out here.
Okay, that works. Well, we're all checked in. Hiker box had a half a case of Sprite and a fuel canister that was about a third full. And some crackers, so we scored there, and they just put us upstairs, which is kind of a drag, but I guess if you can hike downhill 6,000 feet, you can go up a flight of stairs. So, and then we'll get cleaned up a little bit and head into town. And we just got checked in and went through the hiker box and scored a fuel cartridge that both of us can probably fill up our cartridges with, and a sleeve of crackers and some Sprite, so score. And next thing to do is get cleaned up a little bit and then go for a trolley ride. This is a nice little place here. Show you the rooms over here. It's kind of a Bavarian theme. Unfortunately, somebody turned the thermostat in my room up to 90, so it has to cool down a bit, but it will. And get a little bit of a rest here. Whew, glad we're here. Beautiful day here. A little bit of snow up on the hills, but no snow in town, so we're happy. And now it's time to get ready to rest and do it all again. Just to remind you, the canister on the bottom is Justin's, and the one on top is the one we got out of the hiker box. And this little gizmo in between here transfers the fuel from the top one to the bottom one, even though that top one probably has less fuel in it than the bottom one. If you get the top one warmed up first, like in the sink, and then attach it, it'll actually fill it up. And so we go through life finding how full large fuel canisters and then dumping what's left into ours, so we never have to fill it up, so we can spend money in restaurants and medium-priced hotels and on hiker equipment. So it works, because these guys, I mean, somebody told me today they got one of these little guys down here in Idlewild for like 18 bucks. That's kind of a lot. So, and they're kind of sometimes hard to find, so we grab them whenever we can and try it out, and you can get quite a bit of mileage out of this little guy down here. I think I used one of those when we went from Walker Pass to Tehachapi and didn't even use it all up. 2 meals a day. So that's pretty good. Anyway, that's just what we do. Time to get cleaned up and get this back to Justin and let him start packing, and I'll start getting boxes together, and we'll relax. Big Bear has a trolley that is free that can transport you all over town and help with your transportation needs. Here, I'm just sitting around waiting to go back to the post office while the trolley's taking me up by the zoo and the ski lodge and various parks, and finally takes me over to the store. But it was a nice ride, and it's easy to find and get a trolley stop. So once we got off trail, we got back down here into town, got our room. I took a quick shower and then decided to go travel around Big Bear on their trolley. They have a trolley system here that's free that gets you to every part of town. I was trying to get to the post office to get my box, but I got there a little late and it closed at 4, so I'll have to go in tomorrow at 10 to get that. Also, tomorrow we're going to have to do a lot of stuff because we need to buy 9 days worth of food and get 5 days packaged up, ready to go for the next 5 days to get to our next little spot, and then 2 days, 2 boxes, small boxes of food sent to 2 other places. We'll talk about that tomorrow, to get us over to Wrightwood, and then at Wrightwood we'll resupply there and get us ready to go over to Acton. So we still got a lot to do and only so much time tomorrow, so we can get out of here on Wednesday and get up the trail some more, hopefully with their packages where they're supposed to be. But a nice dinner tonight, nice Mexican restaurant across the street, and got a nice relaxing room and bed here tonight. While I was in town, I probably saw about 20 different hikers and knew one of them, Gandalf, who we hiked up Black Mountain Road with, but didn't really stop and chat too much. We'll probably see him again tomorrow. But anyway, lights just came on. Thanks for coming today. Pretty nice trail all in all, and pleased with how today came out. Not too much of a hitch and things, and kind of a long day, but not as tiring as some. So thanks for coming, and we'll see you tomorrow. Show you what a resupply day is when we're pressed for time. Have a good night. Good. We need ice cream. This place has lots more than ice cream. Pretty good. I'll go back and relax and eat and pack. Get ready to go. Happy Resupply Day 57. Got all that done. Now it's time to have a little snack before we go back and pack. Got our boxes made, shopping done, resupplied. Check to make sure we can send the resupply boxes to where we did. Nice day out. We'll leave Big Bear tomorrow morning. Well, we've had a pretty busy day. We had to go to the other end of town and go shopping. I fixed my tent, a hole in my tent. We've had to figure out the bus schedules. It's always tricky in any town. But it's nice here. Pleasant day. See the lake through the trees there. Pretty big lake. We're at the part of town called the Village. Getting ready to head back and relax a little bit before dinner. Well, we're all done for the day. Need to go eat dinner and come back and get in bed early, but resupply days aren't very exciting for you. We've been running around all day, so thanks for joining us. I'll sign off for the night, and we're gonna get up and out of here tomorrow, kind of mid-morning, and got about 10 miles planned tomorrow, and get back on the trail where we left off, near the tree by the trail eagle names, cross the road, get over the fence, and continue on and keep heading west. Eventually we're going to get to the Joshua Inn, the hot springs this week, Cajon Pass, Silverwood Lake, big recreational lake, Wrightwood, passing Baden Powell, which is about 9,000 feet. It's covered in snow right now. And then from Wrightwood, it's about a week walk, a little less, to Acton. And then we'll figure out what to do. But for now, have a good night. We'll talk to you tomorrow on day 58. Thanks for watching.